Hey everyone. Okay, so we are going to be doing a full moon reading, okay? For the buck full moon in Capricorn, okay? Like a mechanical bull bucking. Alright, so bucking could be significant. Beyonce, hey B. Alright, so I'm going to do a maiden. I'm sorry, I had an itch. Maiden, mother, and crone. This is just coming out like crazy. Hold on. What's going on here? Alright, maiden. What do we got for the maiden? Okay. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see what else. Mother. Forge, don't follow. Okay. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish to see. Oh, sorry. Be the leader. Be the leader you wish you had. Alright, let's see what else. Weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry, and that's for the crone. Okay. So let's see what we have for the tarot. For the maiden, I can already see, especially because this full moon is in Capricorn, right? So Capricorn focuses on work, focuses on purpose. They're driven, right? I mean, when aligned, they focus on purpose, right? But very driven. Okay, they get that money. Studious. And when I see this Earth School, I'm really getting like, life lessons, soul growth. I feel like, especially because it's a full moon and full moons are letting or releasing, you're releasing these lessons, right? You've learned the lessons and you're keeping with you what you've learned, but you're releasing the harshness of how you learned them, if that makes sense. Okay? Understanding that this is Earth School, right? And how the divine chooses to teach you is not in any way to hurt you, but it is to grow you. It is to prepare you, all right? Knowing that you are worthy and knowing that you are competent enough for whatever task or obstacle that is in your way or that presents itself, okay? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, okay? This is definitely Capricorn energy. Like, this is right on point, all right? But I'm also getting with this is that pave a new path, right? And so for some of you, you can be going into entrepreneurship. For some of you, you could just be, there's something that you're doing that is different, okay? You're creating something that hasn't been seen before or hasn't been seen in a long time, right? And I feel like whatever lessons from this Earth School, this maiden energy, right? It was meant to grow you for this creation. For this is the mother. This forge don't follow is for the mother, right? Creation, okay? Fertility. And so whatever you are creating, it's important for you to remember that you're not supposed to be like everyone else, right? You're not supposed to replicate what you have seen. You're supposed to be the blueprint. Okay, so blue, the color blue could be significant, but you are a blueprint for something. Okay, and I'm also getting that you are like, remember that who you're surrounding yourself with, they're blueprints as well, right? Um, what's a world without enigma? Two synchronized swimmers. That's Amelie from Wayne. Amelie, right? And so, like, and I'm also getting 1 in a million, right? Aaliyah could be significant. Lil Wayne could be significant. But what I'm getting, a million could be significant. You could be a millionaire, or you could be, you can end up being a multimillionaire, right? But whatever this is, it's more of you being confident in yourself and being confident in what your path is and what the divine is teaching you, because there can be like, I'm feeling a tendency to go backwards, right? And not on purpose, it's subconscious, but that's how everything begins, right? It's like some type of safety, codependency thing, I'm feeling. But the divine is like, no, you are a leader. You're going to be surrounded by leaders. And yes, it's going to look different because it's supposed to be that way. Okay? I'm also getting I'm hearing the forest for the trees, seeing the forest for the trees. So don't see the forest for the trees, or you know what the hell, you know that saying, right? Seeing the forest for the trees, right? You see like how here it's all galactic and up here it's more earthly. Okay. All right. And with the weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Somebody wants you to carry, like, wants you to hold on to some type of energy, or, and it's not just somebody, you know, we talk about entities out here, okay? But it's presenting itself in a person or people or a situation where you feel like you have to carry a lot of the weight of something, right? It's important that you keep your boundaries strong, all right? And let go. Let go of what does not serve you. Okay? Whether that's thoughts, whether that's memories, okay? Because it's all projections, okay? I feel like heavy, like there's an energy of people or just something like projecting onto you. And you see with this bath too, like maybe you need a spiritual bath, right? Because I feel like it feels like warfare. Okay, it feels like warfare. I didn't even know that I kept this deck out. So, oh, Green Tara's at the bottom. Hey, Green Tara. All right, so I guess I'm gonna use this deck as well. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. And this is for the maiden. Okay, life lessons. You've learned them. Okay, you've conquered whatever tried to attack you, whatever tried. It was a lot of jealousy too. You had a lot of jealousy. You had the entity of envy. Okay, whether that was in your, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. This is Five Swords. It was everywhere. It was in your friend group. It was in your family. It was in your relationships. It was at your jobs. It was everywhere. But you defeated it. You defeated that entity, okay? People that you looked up to. Yeah. All right. And it was, I'm looking at this card where it says higher learning. I know the glare is, I don't know why Mugler just came up. So Mugler, I don't know. That could resonate for somebody. But it was part of, and all of that was part of your life lessons, what you had to learn to do and create whatever you had to create, you're creating here. with this mother energy. All right, let's see what else we have for the maiden. Earth Skull. 10 of Cups, okay? It had to do with family. This was a family. Okay, this was an entity that was placed upon your family, okay? But you are the one who defeated it. It could have been, and I'm also getting, it could have been up to 5 entities, okay? Greed, envy, pride. My stomach, I don't know if you heard it, but she a little hungry. I said greed, lust, greed, envy, pride, lust. There's one more. And this 5th one, it's something, that's what you need to let go of with this boundaries and let go, because it's like, I can feel it, but it's trying to hide its face, if that makes sense. And if you know what you know, okay, you know that it's trying to, quote, like, hide and save face as far as in your energy, in your life, in your situation. I'm gonna come back to it because it's gonna come up. No, baby, we gonna find you. All right, what else is coming up here? What else for the maiden? 9 of Pentacles. Gluttony. There you go. Gluttony was trying to hide. Gluttony. We have the Emperor at the bottom. All right. And so, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. You could have had a father figure who is gluttonous. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They want what you have. You have something. You are. This is literally 9 of Pentacles is my maiden card. Okay. So the maiden is fertile, creative. Okay. Abundant. All right. And someone, but this Emperor at the bottom, it could be a father figure. It could be a husband. It could be a father. Literally, it could be a baby's father, an ex, an ex, stepfather, whatever. But it's like, or it could just be, because energy is fluid, right? Or it could be someone, a feminine in a distorted masculine energy, right? A distorted Emperor energy, which is more of a tyrant, right? Someone who wanted to control you, because they wanted to control what you have, your natural essence. All right. Yeah, especially with this 10 of Cups, this was family. Okay, so whether you were born in or sworn in through marriage, okay, yeah, it was gluttony. Okay, and so that's what you have to release. Okay, it's something within you that you have to release. All right, how it affects you and how it affecting you, how it affecting you makes you kind of project onto others, right? Okay, so there's some inward, that's something that you have to release. It's gluttony. Okay, for whoever this is resonating with, I love you. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles, baby. Let me tell you what you did though, right? With the lessons that you learned from this, and it could, maybe it's not just one, because you do have the 10 of Cups here, so you could, look at this at the bottom, the 5 of Pentacles. You could have walked away from a family, okay, and the father figure could have been like, obviously, like the patriarch, right? And so they could have been heading whatever. I just got a I just got a notification, so I think I'm on point a little, but that's confirmation. But I feel like there was a family against you as well, okay? But what you did was you took these life lessons and you literally, you ascended through all of this. You ascended through all of this. I'm hungry and I'm feeling like but I'm hearing starving. Like, there was times where you starved. So some of you could have been homeless, or some of you could have like there's a starving for the kind of love or the kind of home that you would have prayed, or you have prayed for, hoped for. You were deprived. You were deprived of a certain type of love. Okay? But you put that love into your work. With this 8 of Pentacles, you put that love, you put that, everything that you felt that you were missing, you put that into whatever you create. If you are a parent, you put that into your parenting and how you parent your children. If it's a business, you put that love into your business. If it's, a hobby, you put that love into your hobby. Okay? All right, let's see what else we have. We have one more for the maiden. Ooh, that was useful how that did that. Page of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah, exactly. What did I just say? You put that into your work. You studied. It's like, instead of what you did as your maiden self, after learning what love isn't, after conquering, and after slaying all of these entities, all right, that was literally sent for your bloodline, you studied, you put it into your work. This is like, you can be a high priest, high priestess. You can be a spiritual worker, a healer, a light worker of some kinds. Let's see what else. What do you have for the mother? The Queen of Wands. Okay. Forge don't follow. That's confident. She's confident. She's sexy. She knows what she wants. She's going for it. Okay. She is the master alchemist. I see. And sometimes, because this is true, okay, let's not be cute here, right? The King and Queen of Wands, a lot of people see them as selfish and things like that, but they're just ambitious, right? They know, they're aware of their power. They're aware of what they can bring to the table, and they're willing, and they're action driven. They're alchemizing it, right? And so a black cat could be significant. You can have a black cat, or you'll be seeing a black cat, or Basset could be significant. Okay? Basset could be protecting you. I have like this little monitoring fly over here. I hope I got it. See? It's sad because I let all the other bugs go. I'd be like, okay, like I'll take a spider and pick it up and put it outside. Them little monitoring flies. If I told you to go and you still here, you want it. You want it. Okay, let's see. What else we got from the mother? Let's talk about mess, y'all. I'm so serious though. We had the Six of Wands. You're going to be known. You could already be known for what you do and for your power, but you're going to be known. I don't want to just say power. I feel like it's just so egotistical. But you're going to be known for what you create. And you hear my stomach again, child. What you're wielding into this world, you're going to be known for it. I don't know why what you're wielding into this world. I don't know why that was important for me to say, but it was, to use that terminology. Okay. And I feel like it's important to know that you can't follow. Okay, I got another notification, but it's important that you know that you cannot follow. Okay? Because that's what makes you stand out is what's going to elevate you. Okay? We have the Two of Pentacles. That is balance. And that is balance. For all that you've been through, that is balance. Forge don't follow. What else do we have for the Mother? Temperance. Balance. Harmony. Balance. Okay? Ma'at could be significant to you as well. Alright? So we have Beset and we have Ma'at. So ancient Egypt could be significant to you. I'm also getting Archangel Michael with the Temperance card. Oshun could be significant to you. And the alabaster jar. I don't know if you can see, but you have the alabaster jar right here. And then you have the sunflower for Oshun as well. Okay. Let's go on. Let's move on. Let's see what else we have. Two of Cups. I'm also getting that this is higher self, but I'm hearing partnerships. Okay, like, so let's see. But I'm also getting that you have a serpent sister. I'm seeing this right here. Okay, and it's the two serpents. There's a serpent sister. Okay, and I'm talking about the sacred serpent. I'm talking about my stomach just confirming everything. Starving. But this is giving Mary Magdalene, the sacred dragon. Okay. Alright. I don't know why. I just decided to shuffle a little bit more. So I'm going to do that. Alright, let's see what else we have for the Mother. Six of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Seraphim could be significant to someone. Okay. All right. But you have for this family that did you dirty and betrayed you. Or if it's just one person, you have people from your past lives coming back that you're meeting in this lifetime. Okay? And they're all a part of this new path. This forge, don't follow. Pave the new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Like, it's like a puzzle piece. Like, everything is coming together as one thing. Shiva energy, as destruction in one part of your life happens, there is a creation that is happening. Okay, and it's not going to happen all at once, right? Because there's lessons that needed to be learned earth school in between, right? But as you learn your lessons, right, as you release and let go, right, what is no longer yours to carry, right, you gain so much more in the process. You're gaining loyalty from eons ago. This could be a relationship. Doesn't have to be. Take what resonates, boo. And this is justice. My aunt. My aunt is in here, honey. Okay? And that's justice. And that's justice. Because I feel like also it's not only in this life that you slain every it's like in past lifetimes you slayed little by little. So you got maybe like one entity. Like maybe you got lust. Maybe the lifetime after that you got greed, right? But in this lifetime, you slayed all of them, honey. Slayed them like a Christmas carol. A Christmas carol could be significant. I had to pause on that because in a Christmas carol, he's going from the past, present, and future, right? And so maybe you can timeline jump or something like that. But I mean, basically, if you gone this far, you can. Let's be honest, right? But what I'm getting is you learned from the past mistakes, right? Like in the present, you had learned from the past, and it's something that about the future that's very significant. So you can be a seer. I already said that you can be a high priestess or like or you're something. Okay, you're something. Now, in the spiritual community, but all of this was for the future. But it's like future generations, like whatever's being built. Let's keep going. Building something. All right, let's go. We have the Empress and the Lovers. Empress and the Lovers. Okay, so like I said, you have, I talked about the Serpent Sisters and all that stuff, but we have the Lovers here. So you're getting justice in just the area of love, right? Where you didn't feel love, where you were deprived of love. I said that earlier in this reading. Where you were deprived of love, you'll be getting that in this lifetime. Just continue to pave a new path. It's like when you let your wave, your freak flag, quote unquote, right, fly, right? It's like it's like a signal to everyone who is meant to be in your aura, who's meant to be in your circle, who's meant to be, your tribe or whatever, right? Your true family, your spiritual family, whatever, right? It's a signal. It's an aura, an orbit, right? an orbit. An orbit? I don't know. Orbs could be significant. Could be seeing orbs. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to the. What is this now? This is the crone. Let's see. The weight of the world. Okay, boundaries, let it go. Okay, so we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Okay, y'all heard that stomach, right? I don't know. I think my stomach is confirming things at this point. I didn't even think I was that hungry. Okay, so like that's what it said. Like gluttonous, like greedy, gluttonous. Like it could be stingy with money, or just wanted to use you for your money. If you're a high priestess and you went through all of this, honey, or even a high priest, they could have been siphoning your energy through intercourse, right? This is somebody who siphons energy, okay? And they can no longer siphon your energy because you learned the lessons. And so now it's just about letting go. Choosing to let go. And I don't feel like I don't feel resentment. It's like PTSD, right? It's like you don't want it to happen again. It's always being on edge. It's always like it's that. It's what I'm feeling. Card dropped. I don't want to pause it just in case. Okay. So, and this is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person could be sending you. I did talk about projection, right? So this person could be projecting onto you. I spoke about that earlier. All right, telepathically. This person does magic. They do immoral magic. Let's clear that shit up. They do immoral magic. Okay. They are some type of empath, like dark empath. And dark doesn't have to be bad, like hello, look at me. But this person is immoral. And to be fair, looking through all perspectives, some people don't even know what their powers are. They don't know what their gifts are. And so it's really like a mental thing where they're going through a mental illness and they're studying, they're hyper focused on you. And if you are an empath, then they are projecting that onto you. But then there are those who do know, right? And if you're watching me and you didn't know, I just told you, so now you do know. So don't act like you don't know. Okay? Okay. But yeah, let's see what else we have. The devil, what I say? What I say? They projecting onto you and they asses know. They know. They over here trying to attach their stuff to you. They know. This emperor. I told you about this emperor, didn't I? Didn't I tell you about this emperor? It's some type of father figure in your life. This could be your father. This could be your ex-husband. This could be your husband. This could be your boyfriend. This could be your baby's father. This could be your friend that you slide through. You know what I'm saying? This could be whoever it is. A stepfather, doesn't matter. here, unruly. They act unruly. They're a tyrant. They're a tyrant. It's like they want control over you and have no control over themselves. Okay, what else? Let me get out of this energy. Don't like it. Yeah. We have the Knight of Wands. And they're battling their own issues right now. And they're losing. Okay? And so all of this, if you're feeling things, it's just projection. Okay? And it's not meant for you to hold. So the crone is saying, let it go. Okay? Your crone. Your higher self is telling you, let it go. Your spiritual baths, whatever you have to do. Okay? But I'm definitely getting a spiritual bath, alright? Do what you gotta do. You know what to do. Right. Because this person is weak. Strength in reverse. This person is weak. And so you are not, they're not going to energetically overload you with their issues. Okay? They're going to have to hold on to it. You're strong enough. You did what you had to do. And what you are creating for yourself, it's not even for yourself. What you're creating, okay, is far beyond whatever the hell this person has going on. We're talking about a frequency for Earth, which means we're not talking about one person. You're just not creating for you and your generation. Or the next generation. You are creating for the Earth, okay? You're setting a type of foundation. And that's all I can say. Okay? Judgment. This person is going through judgment. Let them go through it. Hello? Yeah, for their deception. Let them go through it. Alright? I'm about to close this out. I love you guys. This was amazing. Alright, so I'm going to do, this is the Goddess deck. So, let's see. For the Maiden. What does the Goddess have to say? Aaron, peace. Okay? There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And that's that. Alright? So, E-I-R-E-E-N, Irene. Okay? Could be significant. If not, maybe you should look her up. Alright. What do we have for the mother? Goddess, do we have for the mother? Ooh. Okay. I feel like it's a lot of goddesses for this one. Let's see. Alright. It is a lot of goddesses, but I'm going to, what did I say? We have best. What did I say? Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success, okay? They always coming out here. Saraswati. So Saraswati can mean something to you. The arts. Express yourself through creative activities, okay? Whatever you are creating. Mary Magdalene. What did I say? I can't make this up. Mary Magdalene, okay? Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Okay? Unconditional love. Okay? And that's what we were saying as well. Like, I feel like your team, and it's not just your team, like, it's like the group that is being woven back together. It's something about weaving and woven, okay? Take what resonates. But it's like, remember not to judge them, okay? Remember not to judge them like you were judged, okay? Be the leader you wish you had, okay? And then we have, now why did I put this up here? Okay, all right, I'm gonna do you right, girl. I'm gonna do you right, ma'am. Okay. Aeracura? Blossoming. I'm gonna spell it out for y'all. A-E-R-A-C-U-R-A. Okay? Blossoming. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. This is beautiful. I love that. I love that. They all came out. Hey, ladies. Hi, goddesses. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the crone? And then we're ending this, okay? We're ending it. Astra, okay? Fertility. Let me talk about fertility now. It is perfect. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. All right. And so that's it for the full moon. Okay, the buck full moon. And I hope y'all got what y'all needed. All right. Love you. Balance is bliss, not ignorance.